So now we've got this, and hopefully you've done your best to simplify it already. If you haven't, you should take a pause and do your best to simplify it. Here's what I'm asking you to do is cancel any like terms to simplify the expression. There might be some other things we can do to simplify it as well. Who knows? One clear thing that we can do is cancel out the 120,000s because 120,000 here minus 120,000 here. I can't cancel out the negative 1.1725 plus delta t cubed because this one, ooh, it's a good thing I caught that before it went farther. The minus delta t, this is supposed to be 25 minus delta t. Maybe you caught that while you were going over this on your own. So that's actually minus delta t right there because that's why I have 25 minus delta t. So that's the reason why we can't cancel out the 1.17 terms. All right, so, but we can cancel out the 120,000. So now we can just go equals, right? Because again, I'm saying if you don't write anything here, that's the same as copying it down. That's a standard mathematical convention of writing. Negative 1.17, 25 plus delta t cubed. And then I'm going to have minus negative, so it's going to be plus 1.17 times 25 minus delta t cubed. And all of that is over 2 delta t. So, you know, write completely. Don't like work out this part and keep working it and then stick the denominator back in. Write complete sentences. Don't worry that you're repeating yourself. You're going to do that sometimes. Better than losing stuff. All right, so then here's what we have next. It says the 1.17 and the 2 in the denominator, we're going to factor it out because it's going to help. Things can get ugly. They are. I think it get pretty horrible. All right, so what we're going to do is factor out the 1.17 over 2. By the way, one thing that I could have considered doing is factoring out negative 1.17 over 2. So then I'd have positive here and negative here, but you know, it doesn't matter if you do that or not. So I'm going to have 1.17 over 2 times, and then I just have negative this guy, so negative 25 plus delta t cubed, and then I'm going to have plus for this term, plus 25 minus delta t cubed. And in the denominator, since I factored the 2 out, I just have delta t now. All right, so yeah, that's getting a little simpler, right? What else does it say for us to do? It says your expression in part C should contain the expressions 25 plus delta t cubed and 25 minus delta t cubed, which in fact they do, which we're happy to see. So that tells us we're doing something right. Now, here's a cool thing. Do you remember Pascal's triangle? You were supposed to learn that. Well, I say supposed to, but not everybody gets to all the material. Pascal's triangle was in pre-calculus, and it's this cool thing: 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. You can use that to expand polynomials so that this 1, 3, 3, 1 occurs here. 1, 3, 3, 1. All right, so we're going to use this pattern. And so now what we're going to do, I wonder if I should I'll break this out in a separate paper. Is that what we're going to do? Maybe I'll do that. So we're going to have, so this is scratch work, right? And I'm going to put it back in later. So I have 25 plus delta t cubed. I think I'll just do one of them for an example. All right, so 25 is the A and delta t is the B. So when I do A cubed, I'm going to have 25 cubed. When I do 3A squared, I'm going to have times 3 times 25 squared times B, which is delta t. This should be a plus there. And then I have plus 3 times, now my A is 25. My b squared is now going to be delta t squared. Now, this delta t is a single variable, so you're going to be thinking of it like this is in parentheses, but it's not too different. It's not like it's delta t squared, so it's delta squared t squared. Delta t is like one thing. It's like t sub 1 or something. All right, and then I have plus b cubed, so that's going to be delta t cubed. All right, so this is the kind of thing that we're doing here. And in fact, I'm going to leave a lot of these things like I'm not even necessarily going to multiply them out because they're just going to cancel out anyway. So let's see how that goes. So I'm going to have now, I'm going to have my equals because I'm copying. So this implies r of delta t equals. All right, I have 1.17 over 2 times negative. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to bother to cube out 25 and say what 25 cubed is. I'm just going to call it 25 cubed. That's the first term here. This is really coming from my scratch work here. You know, and then plus 3 times 25 squared delta t plus 3 times 25 delta t squared plus delta t cubed. All right, so that is just this term right here is right here, and I've got the minus sign out front of it. Then I have plus. All right, now in the next term, I can save myself a little bit work because it's the same thing, but with opposing signs. So when I have the minus here, all it gives me is alternating signs here, plus, minus, everything else is the same. So I can do that's what I can do with this. I can just do alternating signs on what I see here. So I can just right away go 25 cubed minus 3 times 25 squared delta t plus 3 times 25 delta t squared, and then it's going to be minus delta t cubed. That all fit in there? It did. Okay. All right. And all of that fun stuff is over delta t. All right. Now, so if you got to that point, that's great. If you haven't got to that point, you know, see if you can get to that point and then say, all right, what would you do next? So one of the things I'm going to take advantage of, notice I never bothered to find out what 25 cubed is because this is negative 25 cubed. This is positive 25 cubed. It doesn't matter what 25 cubed is. It's canceling out anyway. All right. So think about things like that and see if you can finish simplifying this. And in the next video, check to see if you did it right.